Hi there F&PS. For this week's PE lesson I have 3 more minute to win it challenges for you to try. Your warm-up this week though will be a little bit different. I'm going to actually give you a warm-up task that I made for you in term 3. And you might remember it as the Cha-Cha Slide plank challenge and also the Bring Sally Up squat challenge. So that will be a warm-up for this week. I'll also link in the Peter 2 activities for you to try out if you'd like. It's up to you, but your 3 minute to win it challenges are going to be on this video now. What you'll need for these 3 minute to win it challenges, you will need a pair of socks that I have on now. The shorter the socks, so like ankle socks, the easier the activity, and the longer the socks, like ones that come up to your shins a little bit, the more challenging the activity is. You'll also need a pair of shoes. I've got some slip-ons here or slides, but you could wear some shoes. You could use some shoes. You could use some slippers. It's up to you. And you'll also need a bucket, which you can see over there. Now, everybody, our first minute to win it challenge. It's going to be called working our socks off. So that means we're going to get down into a position like this. That's a bit of a tricky one. It works on our balance and our strength and our core. So what I need to do is have a nice spongy soft surface, hopefully on a carpet. You can do it out on the grass. You can put a towel down to make it more comfortable for yourself. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll back, and I'm on my shoulders, and my hands and my elbows are supporting my posture and my body, and my legs are up in the air. So once again it looks like this. I can put my hands on my lower back, I roll back, up, and I support myself just like this. And what we're going to try and do is use one foot to work your socks off. So I'm going to try and use my toes to get in there, push my socks off whilst I keep in this position. And I can get one sock off like that, but I need to not fall, because if I fall I have to start again. So I get one sock off, and I can put it in my toe, work off the other sock. I'm almost there, and I come back down. So if I was to have fallen during that, I'd have to put both socks on and start again. That's going to be our first minute to win it challenge. Put your socks back on, get yourself comfortable, and I'll put on the timer for us to challenge ourselves. Remember, you can always attempt these challenges again if you don't succeed, but if you do succeed, move on to the next one. Alright everyone, let's get ready to work our socks off.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's a little bit harder this time around. Oh, there we go. I've completed the challenge. You keep going, you've still got plenty of time left. Keep a strong posture. If you fall down, put your socks back on, start again. You've got 30 more seconds to get those socks off. Keep working. Almost there. 15 more seconds. Hurry up. 9. 5 seconds left. 2, 1. And that's time. So, hopefully, you would have got through that challenge. And if it was really easy for you, you could do what I'm doing, and you could put on a longer pair of socks, which would make it a lot more challenging. Okay? So that was our first minute to win it challenge, called working our socks off. The next minute to win it challenge I have for you is sort of similar to a challenge or activity I gave you at the start of this term. And it's going to involve another shoe. I've got my slide here, and we're going to start on our back. And what we need to do is we need to put our shoe on the bottom of our foot whilst we're lying down. I need to roll into my front whilst maintaining balance with the shoe. I roll over and I'm on my front. And the last time that we did this, oops, fell off. The last time that we did this, you had to roll all the way over. But instead of rolling all the way over, this time what you're going to do is try and stand up onto one leg whilst maintaining balance of that shoe on the other foot. So you come up and there. That's successfully done. It fell off for me and I should have started again, but for you if it falls off you start again. I'll put the timer back on. We're going to have 1 minute to try and complete this challenge. Let's see if we can do it, but remember if you don't, that's okay, you can repeat it again, try it again, but if you do complete it, we'll move on to our last challenge.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Slow and steady is best for this activity. If I rush it, the shoe will come off. As you can see, I'm changing the angle of my foot to keep it flat at all times, parallel to the ground. I'm rolling onto my stomach. I've just had a delivery at the door as well. The delivery man must think I'm a bit silly doing this. I'm on my stomach, my foot's still balanced. I'm pushing up, getting onto my knee, maintaining that balance of my foot. And hopefully I can stand up from this position. And I've wasted a lot of time, so I really hope that I do it in this go. Stand up. And yes, I did it. Oh, there's 7 seconds to spare. I hope you'll be able to do it as well. And that's time. Top effort, everybody. I'm sure that was a little bit more challenging than the last activity. So hopefully not as challenging as the first time we did that and span all the way around. Remember, if you didn't complete it, that's fine. You can always repeat it, okay? Now our last challenge, once again we've got that minute to win it. And what we're going to do is, this time, we have our other shoe and we're going to be 3 meters away from the bucket. So 1, 2, 3. And you make sure that there's nothing behind the bucket that could get hurt or damaged. I'm going to put my shoe on or my slipper or whatever it is, just on the tips of my toes. And I'm going to flick my foot forward and try and flick the shoe into the bucket so it looks like this, hopefully. Oh, close, just missed it. I run, I go back, and I try again. And for this minute to win it challenge, we're going to try and get the shoe into the bucket 3 times. So it might be a bit of a challenge, but ooh, that counts, it's on the bucket. So everybody, I'll put the timer on, and hopefully I don't fail at this challenge like I did the last one last week. So, let's get ready.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
I'm cutting it close now. Probably need to make these next 3 shots. Oh no. Just missing each time. Hope you're doing better than me. There's 1. 2. Just missed out. I got 2 in 1 minute. Hopefully you got the 3. And everyone, for our next.
If you manage.
We don't need that, do we? For your last challenge, or minute to win it challenge, just like last week, you can try attempting all 3 of those challenges together and see if you can do it all in 1 minute. If you didn't complete something, that's alright. Pause it, attempt it again. If you did complete it, move on to the next one. Also, I love seeing your videos. I love seeing the pictures you send me. I love looking at the answers you send me to your Google Forms as well. So please tongue-tied. Please continue to do all of those things, and I'm really looking forward to seeing them, and I'm looking forward to making a lesson next week for Wellbeing Week as well. So everybody, that's it for me this week. Please complete your Google form, and I will see you again soon. Bye.